Hello, today I'm going to practice a 12 ECG lead placement on my patient Lawrence. I'm going to start by assessing the scene safety, and I can confirm that the scene is safe. I'm wearing appropriate PPE for the scenario, and I'm going to ask for the patient's consent before I go ahead and continue with the 12 lead ECG placement. Lawrence, are you okay with me proceeding with the 12 lead ECG placement?
Yes.
Yes. Are you comfortable in that position?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And what I need you to do is just remain very still while I proceed with the placement, okay, and the reading of the ECG, just so there's no interference. Okay. All good. Now, if Lawrence had a hairy chest, I would go along and just appropriately and safely just shave the area using a razor. If my patient was wearing a bra, an underwire bra, I would remove the bra appropriately. Also, if Lawrence had any pacemakers or patches or anything that were in the way of the lead placement, I would just carefully place the leads to the left or right of the device just to ensure that there's no obstruction there with the reading and the placement of the leads. So, previously I performed a 4-lead ECG placement, also known as the limb leads. We place those leads to the distal end of the right and left arm and to the lower left and right leg. However, in this scenario, I'm going to pretend that the limbs are not exposed, and I'm going to proceed with the 4-lead or the bilateral leads on the upper chest and the lower torso. So, for the first 4 leads, so the right arm, we just find the clavicle and we just go just underneath the clavicle, and we're going, we just go just underneath the clavicle, and we're going to place the right arm lead. We're going to do the same with the left arm lead, just go to the clavicle, just underneath, and place the second one there, the left arm one. For the right leg, we're going to go down from the clavicle down to the torso and just to the lower quadrant, and I'm just going to place the left leg lead here. And the right lead, I'm going to do the same. The right leg lead, I'm going to find the clavicle, go down to the lower quadrant, and then just place it down there like that. So there we have the bilateral leads, also known as Einthoven's triangle. And Einthoven's triangle will give us a 6-view interpretation of the heart. Now we're going to move on to the unilateral leads, which are leads 1 to 6. Starting with lead 1, we're going to go just to the right of the sternum, and we're going to go down to the 4th intercostal space. So the sternum's here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's around about there on Lawrence. We're going to do the same for lead 2. So we're going to go to the left of the sternum, and then we're going to go down 2, 3, 4 to the 4th intercostal space, and we're going to put the lead just there. Now, just for now, we're going to skip lead 3. We're going to come back to it, and we're going to go straight to lead 4, which is the mid-clavicular line. So 4 at the lead 4, 5th intercostal space at the mid-clavicular line. So that's around about here, and we're going to go down. So this is lead 4 to the 5th intercostal space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go over there, which is about round about there. Now we're going to go back to lead 3, and lead 3 is placed between lead 2 and lead 4. So there's lead 2, there's lead 4, and we're going to place lead 3 just there. All right, now we're going to move on to lead 5. Lead 5 is the anterior axillary, is placed at the anterior axillary line at the same level as lead 4. So we'll just go back here, lead 2, lead 3, lead 4, but we're looking for the exterior, just here. Anterior axillary line. So that's just around about there. So we're going to put that there. So we've got lead 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the last lead leads, that just broke. Lead 6 is going to be placed at the mid-axillary line at the same level as 4 and 5. So we're going to go over here. So over here, mid-axillary. I'm going to go down here, and we're just going to place that over there. So there we have it, a 12 lead ECG placement.